This is the beginning to my walkthrough of Pokemon Soul Silver. So, first part of the game, like any Pokemon game, it's basically giving you information about how to play. You would basically hit any button and they would tell you things about how you control the game or about what the gameplay is actually about. I've played many Pokemon games, so I'm going to just skip that. Now you get a little more information as you talk to Professor Oak. He's basically one of the smartest and most educated people on the subject of Pokemon. He knows a lot about their evolution, and he is the original professor. Most of the information is not important here. It's all very redundant, and it's basically telling you what a Pokemon is, and where you live, and stuff like that. It talks about the bond between a trainer and a Pokemon. It's not really important to pay attention to any of this. Now you choose whether or not you're a boy or a girl by selecting the boy or girl avatar. Then you confirm. Then you get to type in a name. Basically, express yourself. You can put your actual name in there. You can put your favorite trainer's name in there. It doesn't really matter. You can put a funny name in there too. I am going to... I'm going to go with Jopa, which is short for Joe Paterno, the coach of the Penn State Nittany Lions, who I'm a big fan of. Then you say if you're ready, and now your Pokemon Soul Silver adventure begins. This is your character's room. Not much to do up here. You go downstairs and you have a little dialogue with your mother. Again, not really important to the storyline. Most of this is done. You can just click through. She then gives you your bag, your trainer card, save progress, everything that's basically on the lower menu that you can't see right now. Your options, and things like that. Then you go outside. That's your neighbor. You can walk over here. This is the lab that you have to go into. Look over here. Notice someone a little strange looking at the window. You talk to them. They're talking about how this is Professor Elm's Pokemon lab, and then they want you to get out of there. Head on inside. Talk to Professor Elm, and he'll tell you what your special assignment is. He basically talks about the advantages of having Pokemon walk behind you as compared to having them in your Pokeball. Basically, just read what he says. It's not really important though. Now he tells you to go pick a Pokemon. Well, actually, before he does that, he tells you that you have to go and talk to Mr. Pokemon. That is Mr. to you guys, Pokemon. And he has a Pokemon egg that you have to pick up for Professor Elm. So start off by coming over here and picking which Pokemon you want. All the actions down here. So these are the Pokeballs. So you touch one, and it tells you up here Pokemon it is. So I'm gonna take a Cyndaquil. You go down here and you press the little Pokeball button, and voila, there's your starting Pokemon. Now you can give it a nickname or you don't have to. I normally don't nickname my Pokemon, so I won't here either. And then he tells you that you have to go to Mr. Pokemon's house. He basically tells you that you have to go to Cherry Grove, and then he sends you off. Right before you try to leave, his aide stops you. And he gives you a couple potions. These heal you by 20 hit points, and that's going to really help in the beginning of the game. Come outside, and then you gotta talk to your neighbor once again. She basically tells you that you should talk to your Pokemon every once in a while, which I'll demonstrate right now. Just turn around and look at your Pokemon and talk to it, and it'll tell you how it's feeling. It's not used to its name yet, which I don't understand because it's the name it was born with. Now, it tells you that you should go back to your house to pick up your Pokegear. Then you go over to talk to your mom. There's a stunning lack of a father figure in this game. You tell your mom what you're doing. She's surprisingly okay with it. Not sure why. Yeah, let's go send our children out into dangerous situations. And then she gives you your Pokegear, which basically right now is only a phone at the moment that you can use to call your mom, which you don't really need, mainly because she's right in front of you. And you go out and you begin to make your way, but you get stopped. Professor Elm comes out and he gives you his phone number so you can call him whenever, and he can call you. And then you begin your way on your Pokemon adventure. This is the first installment, and I'll be back with more.